Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news Cartridge for Wednesday, September 5th, 2018. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, and even though there isn't that much news, I hope you enjoy the show. Timestamps along with reference links for any stories today can be found in the description below. I have to start out today by asking Bioware, is Anthem any good? No, really, is it? Casey Hudson has taken to Twitter to defend Bioware titles by claiming Anthem will have no influence on other games like Dragon Age or Mass Effect. He cites weird stuff going around, and I want you to hear me out on this one. If Anthem is good, then you would want it to influence your other titles, right? You'd want to use the good things in other titles if they apply, right? The very fact that this is a concern in the first place is making me believe that Anthem is not going to live up to the non-hype that it's made out to be. He ends by saying that there is a team working on Dragon Age right now and reminds everyone that Mass Effect isn't dead either. Anthem is set to release on February 22nd, 2019, and I would give Bioware until the end of the year before EA shuts them down. Starting with release announcements is old school Runescape, coming to both Android and iOS on October 30th, and just like its PC counterpart, will be free to play, and it will even feature cross-platform play. Two pieces of VR hardware news coming up next with the official low-latency Vive wireless adapter now available for pre-order. For just $300 US plus the cost of a Vive or a Vive Pro, you can make yourself look like a cyborg with a limousine antenna. Something that's a little bit easier to swallow, Sony is bundling their PSVR with two different sets of games for two different prices. You can get the headset, the PlayStation camera, two Move controllers, and then Super Hot and Creed Rise to Glory for $349.99 US or your regional equivalent. Or the choice of the headset, the camera, no controllers, and Moss and Astrobot Rescue Mission for $299.99 US or your regional equivalent. Oh, and not to forget that both come with a demo disc. Moving right on into update news, we have Monster Hunter World getting an update adding the fearsome beast known as Deviljho. You need to be at least rank 12 in order to face such a fearsome beast, so good luck hunters, or whatever the fuck you're called. Patch notes are down below. A new patch has been rolled out for the PC version of PUBG, enabling a new mode taking place in a 2 km by 2 km map supporting 20 people. This is to serve as a practice mode and takes care of one of the complaints that I had about practicing Battle Royale against a bunch of bots. In my opinion, you really need to play against other people when it comes to games like Fortnite and PUBG Corp says that it will provide, quote, all aspects of PUBG gameplay. There's a bit more, as a new reward system is being tried out to give players a better chance at getting more cosmetics. It's got a focus on killing people with certain kinds of guns and surviving for a specified amount of time, which are better options to things like win this many games. Currently, it's only available on the test server and should go live in the next couple of weeks. Finally, for updates and another Battle Royale, we have the recently released SCUM releasing a patch today that wiped all servers. GameSpire says this was necessary in order to enable the single-player mode, something that I'm sure will draw in many more players. Speaking of which, it's being reported that SCUM has sold more than 700,000 copies in its first week. Then we have Konami's schedule for the 2018 Tokyo Game Show, and I was just surprised to see more than 2 games on the list. Other than that, nobody gives a fuck. It's just really nice to shit on Konami every now and then. Then a quick one with Breath of the Wild now taking the honor of being the most sold Zelda game in Japan, beating out the Nintendo 64's Ocarina of Time. Just to note, this does include both the Switch and Wii U versions. Here's a fun one. Game developer Brianna Wu, and I use that term loosely because she literally has nothing else, has lost her bid to run for Massachusetts State Representative. Wu has made one game that I'm aware of called Revolution 60, and if you just look at the Steam page, it will tell you all that you need to know. You may also remember Wu as having propagated the idea of using the moon as a military base to launch rocks to bombard the Earth. I have some links down below if you want to investigate that craziness for yourself. She was up against 8-term Congressman Stephen Lynch and took home 23% of the vote, which I must say is much higher than I originally thought she would get, so good on her for getting almost a quarter. This is a woman who ran on the platform of Medicare for all, no more excuses, 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 Medicare for all, no more excuses. I think you have to hear it 8 times in order for it to sink in. She claims that she will run again in 2020, but only after taking a step out of the public light in order to recharge. Trust me, Miss Wu, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say this, if you want to wait past 2020, I don't think it's gonna hurt. Finally today, we are not ending on that bullshit because I have this amazing headline. There really isn't much to say other than a typhoon is currently hitting Kyoto, Japan, and blew the N off of Nintendo's headquarters. More than likely, this will be fixed in the next week or so, though, and hey look! Yesterday I did sports, today I did the weather. It's almost like this is getting to be a real news show. Today's forecast is for tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Football Heroes Turbo, Groundless, Duck Souls, Cool Headed, and Galaxy Champions TV. For Xbox One, Ela Episode 1. For Nintendo Switch, Hyper Light Drifter, Shikondo Soul Eater, Gone Home, Kentucky Robo Chicken, Lifeless Planet Premier Edition, and Broforce. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And I have the memory of an elephant. I remember this one time I went to the zoo and I saw an elephant. How many peanuts do I have to pay you to forget that joke? Click over here to watch yesterday's episode, which is about 2K saying microtransactions are an unfortunate reality of modern gaming. That link is in the description down below, and click over here to subscribe to my wonderful, wonderful channel. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.